PSG in their traditional royal blue colours, defending with a 5-1 to start off with today, with Benoit Concu standing out on top and looking to get in the face of Erik Johansson in the centre at the moment. And Tobias Grundahl will fill in there in a few seconds' time with this empty switch played out to Moen in the right back position. Grundahl, Moen, across to Johansson, back into Stig Tore Moen, has a look around, lays it off to Johansson with a tight angle there, and the shot is saved, but the rebound picked up nicely by Sindre Heldahl. Bounce pass across, and they'll set up again with Kasper Lien out in the right wing, helping out there. In on the line, Andre Longos for Elverum. Not the tallest line player, but he's got a very good shooting hand and good movement as well off the ball. It's going to be important today. That shot a bit wild and over the top by Moen. And away come PSG. Nice pass. Oh, gorgeous little move. And it's put away by Adama Keita for the first goal of the game. That was nicely done by Henrik Toft, drawing in the defenders and laying that ball off to Keita. Ball into the line to Longos, is free, and he places that one past Jan Jonty. 1-1. Luc Steins looking to tease this Elverum defense for the first time today. Really looking forward to this battle between Luc Steins and Tobias Grundahl. Two thrilling playmakers who are among the fastest in the game. For the first settled attack for PSG, we see that Nikola Karabatic is starting in the left-back position. Ball into the lines, Kamil Shipchak through the hands of the keeper. And that's a lead back PSG's way. Nicholas Vingren lays it off to Moen. They're looking to push the pace themselves here, Elverum, sticking to what they believe in, and that's good to see as well. A little shove on Erik Johansson just gives a yellow card to Nedim Remili. Elverum not afraid to push the pace here, which can be a dangerous mix with this youth and the opposition they're facing. They know also when to control the pace, slow things down. Moen. Grundahl lays it off to Johansson, gets it back off again. Longos looking to help out on the line. Moen on the switch, another high challenge. Could be a 2-minute suspension this time. Let's see what the referees say. It is indeed. 2-minute suspension to Benoit Concu. As you can see, just a bit too high around the shoulder and the neck of the attacker. And Stig Tore Moen giving PSG something to think about here in these opening minutes. Really pushing the pace and coming across the face of the defenders as well can be really tricky if they're left flat-footed. Now a decent opportunity in a 6-on-5 situation for Elverum. Ball across, into the line, space again, and into the bottom right-hand corner. Andre Longos. Nice move again, sets it up for Longos, and Jonty comes flying out, but nothing he can do about that. So much time, he knew where he was going to place it past the keeper. 2 for Longos, 2 for Elverum. 2-2. Remili lays it back to Steins, out to the wing. Not much of an angle there, but it matters not. To Ferran Solé. Managed to tease the keeper out off his line and place it past him to give PSG the lead. Had a bit more space than he needed, I think, in the end. But save by Jonty, and the rebound slips out of the hands of Kasper Lien. While you were watching that replay, I believe, Erik Johansson fired in a shot from the left-back position. Well stopped. The first big stop of the day for Jan Jonty. Here's the replay of it. Maybe rushing it a little bit, considering they are a man up in that situation. So it's Nikola Karabatic in the center. Line switch brings Luc Steins back into the middle. Remili looking to draw in the defenders and lay it off. Here he is in the center now. Ball into Shipchak, and that's a penalty. And a 2-minute suspension dished out at the other end as well. Looked a bit harsh, that one. on Erik Johansson. Not too much in that. Kamil Shipczak riding the challenge. And nevertheless, 2-minute suspension given to Erik Johansson. And the penalty to be taken by Kamil Shipczak. That's not something you see every day. Interesting. Now that Miguel Hansen is not here, Shipczak, the man on the 7-meter line, save! And kept in play. Nice stop by Emil Imsgaard. Well, that might be the last time we see Shipczak take a penalty. But full credit to Emil Imsgaard. Read the arm well. And a lot of appreciation coming in for that save. Elverum now a man down in the attack. Keeper is off to even up the odds, 6-on-6. So they have to be careful. That shot doesn't help. Over the top again. It was a decent shooting opportunity, but didn't quite come out of that left arm properly. Ball behind the back into the wing and has to be recycled here. Steins looking to get things motoring again, but deciding against rushing things, slows it down, allows Shipczak to come in on the line. Little 1-2, back in to Stein, space on the right-hand side, but the pass behind the back is no good. An attacker foul called anyway against Nedim Remeli. Caught between two minds there is what to do. And Elverum get away with that one. So the penalty saved and an attacker foul, so Elverum will not be punished at all for that 2-minute suspension for Erik Johansson. Niklas Fingren, who's used more in the defense out in the left-back position at the moment. Sindre Heldal comes in from the left wing to help out, goes as second-line player. Fingren tries to beat his man, lays it off to Moen. What can he do this time? Lays it off to Grundal. Moen having a look around, in a bit of trouble here, needs the outlet pass. Goes to Grundal, shot's going to have to come in here. Moen still trying to go alone, and in the end, shoots with his right hand. That's the last thing you want to see a left-hander do. Getting a bit stuck in the mud there, Elverum. We go again. Shot down low. Not a bad idea by Grundal, but it was wide to the left, and away come PSG again with Luke Steins taking over the halfway line. Ball out to the right wing. That's good movement and a good finish as well by Benoit Concu. And PSG take a 2-goal lead for the first time today. That's how dangerous they can be. And it wasn't like Elverum was slow in getting back. They just didn't stop the wave of counterattack coming from PSG. Heldal back in. He'll make his way out to the left wing. Grundal. Moen. To Grundal again. Looking for space. Not much to play with at the moment. And Moen getting stuck in between taking a shot and trying to beat the man. In the end, wins the free throw. Bit of a frustrating 7.5 minutes to start this one for Moen. Hopefully he'll have a chance to settle in and get a shot away here. Hand up for passive play again. He just tried to get the shot away, and the shooting arm was taken away. This time on the verge of legality from Benoit Concu. So we see Dominic Matte there watching from the sideline. Oh, gorgeous pass into the line and a good finish as well. And all 3 goals coming from the line for Elverum. Can they change that now with a chance to break? Fingren needs to lay it off. It's a bit slow to Johansson. Opportunity on the right-hand side if they get the ball moving. Fingren cuts out to the left again, trying to force things to happen, and in the end, runs into the defender, attacking foul. Karabatic takes it over the halfway line. He tries to lay it off, and it's stolen back. Good defending. Erik Johansson just got a touch on it. And a few moments of hectic play at either end as we see the replay of Andre Longos' 3rd goal of the game. 3 from 3 for him. And that clearly the best approach for Elverum at the moment, but you'll get the feeling that PSG will try to shut that down sooner rather than later. Grundal. Johansson. Back to Moen. That's much better. Sig Tora Moen with his first goal of the game. 3 attempts for him, 2 of them went over the top. This time, puts it in the back of the net, and it's 4-4. Ball slips out of the hands of Toft Hansen, and away come Elverum again. Fingrain looking for the pass. Moen again, he's got space. And he shoots that one off the far post. A bit of luck there for PSG, who come flying back at them. This game completely relentless, as we see another save at the near post by Emil Imsgaard. I'm just looking down at the sideline here. Some of the Elverum players are coming off. They're out of breath already. They may be one of the youngest teams in this competition, but Stig-Tor Moen needs a moment to gather his breath. This game being played at a rate of knots. And as we pass the 10-minute mark here, it's exactly what the neutrals will want to see. 4-4. Heldahl coming back in momentarily from the left wing, then makes his way back out again. Grundal, space there on the right-hand side, but Johansson decides to break through himself. Grundal trying to create opportunities here, not trying to force the issue too much, which is a smart approach. His gaps will appear as the game goes on. So far, managing things pretty well in the center of that Elverum attack. Lays it back to Moen, and that pass across into nobody in the end. Not even the crowd caught that one. Maybe the bit of tiredness there by Stig-Tor Moen showing, as he's really given his all into these opening 11 minutes of the game. Perhaps a change incoming in the backcourt. But in the meantime, it's PSG back in the attack. Steins has a look up, lays it off to Karabatic. Steins, they're waiting on the left-hand side there, but the pass from Karabatic goes to the wrong man. He's saved by the referee's whistle. Steins again. Oh, gorgeous move by Luke Steins. Dances through the center of that Elverum defense. He'll be used to facing players like that, so no real excuse there, but Luke Steins is in a class of his own sometimes, particularly when it comes to jinking in between players, on and off balance. Well, he's never really off balance, though, is he? Grundal comes back in, has a word with his line player, has a word with his teammates. He calls for the empty switch, barking out the instructions here. So it's Johansson in the center. Konku stepping out in the 5-1, looking to get involved. He hasn't had too much joy against Grundal so far, but at the same time, Grundal hasn't tried to force the issue. The playing into the line has been good this time. Saved at the bottom right by Jan Gentil. And a chance here for PSG to break. Karabatic, ball out to the right wing. That's a much better pass this time through the legs of the keeper. And Benoit Konku gets himself another one and gives PSG a 6-4 lead. Really nice work again, but this time the shot from Longos just not up to the standard required. And a good finish at the other end. Konku showing him how it's done. Ball out to Moen. Johansson. Johansson, nice breakthrough there, and really gives nobody, neither the defenders nor the goalkeepers, a chance to react to that one. He's gone before they notice. And a bit of a rush shot there by Nedim Remili. Perhaps a bit of frustration, or trying to catch Imsgaard off guard. No dice as he makes the save. And Elverum with a chance to draw level again. Borgelund watches on. He's making a lot of changes between attack and defense at the moment. A lot of instructions being given out by the former Champions League winner with Kiel back in the day, 12 years ago. So he knows how to win it, at least as a player. He's done a fantastic job with this team as the coach. Moen. All across to Fingrain, looking for the pass into the line. It gets there eventually. That's much better. And it's again Andre Longos. Goal number 4 for him today. One of the unexpected top scorers, I think, in this game so far, Andre Longos. But a lot of space for him to work with again, and the danger clearly in the eyes of the PSG defense is in the backcourt. So they're stepping out early, leaving the space behind them and beside them. That's a nice stop, really well done. And on that occasion, It was Josip Vidovic, being used primarily in defense. Does play a bit of attack in the playmaker position. He scored a couple of goals this season, but it's really all been about Tobias Grundal in the center of the Elverum attack. In comes Heldal again. Grundal almost at his halfway line. Receives it back. Keeping the ball moving here, and that's a poor pass and stolen by Nadim Remili. He's in acres of space here. And leaves the keeper stranded as he fires that one into the bottom left-hand corner. And again, nicely set up by Elverum, but the incisive pass cross-court was just left a little bit too obvious in the end as the playmaker wasn't there. There was only one pass on, and Remili saw that. And he was out like a flash to make the steal and score the goal. And he's almost done it again. This time flying out in front of the Grundal pass. Can only knock it out of play though. And we're a quarter of the way through this first leg. It's quite a contest we have in our hands. Another ball into the line and into the bottom left-hand corner. It's the same formula, different player this time. Thomas Solstad placing that one past the keeper and drawing Elverum level. 5 goals coming from the line for them today so far. Steins, nice finish. He regained his composure there, didn't force anything to happen. And then just created a space for himself, placed it past the keeper. The worrying signs for PSG in terms of the defense against the line. They're managing the backcourt players fairly well. And just a few too many gaps in the center there once they come out. And you have to give credit to Elverum as well in the way they're playing in attack. The speed of movement as well from the line players. Grundal tries to find the line again. This time it's batted away and PSG take it over the halfway line. Karabatic has space down the center. He goes alone. Good save with the right arm. Emil Imsgaard. Lindgren takes it over the halfway line himself. There's an overlap on the right-hand side, but an attacking foul call against Victor Moen. That's harsh. Really unfortunate. Huge space on the right-hand side. He did everything right, just a little bit of contact. There was a previous pass into the line for Thomas Solstad to score his first of the day. So everything the fans could have wanted from this game being delivered so far, and almost the entire arena on that side on their feet. Really enjoying this contest so far and doing what they can to get into PSG's head. Raul Gonzalez not looking too comfortable so far. On paper, probably seen as one of the bigger mismatches. And that's what you get when you have PSG finishing in 3rd place in what was a brutal Group B. And Elverum finishing 6th in Group A. Good pass into Shipchak. Nice turn on a half pence, and he fired that one past the keeper to make it a 2-goal lead again. 2nd goal of the day for Shipchak. His one miss coming from the penalty line. And that one from Moen again. Just not clicking for him today. He's had some good moments, but overall, I'd be hoping and expecting a lot more. The opportunities have come. The space has been there for him on the right-hand side, but couldn't find the back of the net there. Dinas Kristapans coming on in the right-back position. Prondi at left-back, number 71. That's another nice pass into the line, and well, just like Elverum are doing at one side, PSG beginning to do at the other end. And Kamil Shipchak with 2 in a row. Just being caught a bit flat-footed there, Nicholas Fingren, as Shipchak ghosted behind him. Difficult man to ghost people. He's a big, big player. And, well, there's the biggest of them all, Danis Kristapans. Grundal to Moen. Tries to go one way, then the other, but he's held up by Prondi. Back in the EHF Champions League for the first time this year. Good to see him back as well. Desperately needed for this PSG side now that they don't have Miguel Hansen. Hand up for passive play. Moen, Grundle, cuts one way, then the other. Gonna have to do something here soon. Ball into the line, and a one-sided wrestling match there between Thomas Solstad and Danis Christopans, who was pleading his innocence. Yellow card for him, but nothing more than that. And it looks like the Elverum bench getting ready to call a timeout here. And not a bad call whatsoever. Grundle, finger in. Moen tries to beat his man again into the line. Good movement by Solstad. Bounces that one through the keeper. And it's another one from the line. It's phenomenal stuff. 6 out of Elverum's 8 goals so far coming from the line position. Goal number 2 for Thomas Solstad. And 4 before that from Andre Longos. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Christopans, ball out to the wing, has to be recycled. Steins, Christopans again, lays it off to Prondi. A bit of space here for Danis Christopans, but he's held up well, and a penalty called for inside defending and taking the arm. Not much inside defending there, but taking the arm in a shooting position. And it's Kamil Shipchak who'll take it again. Well, he missed first time around, but really trying to cement his place as the penalty taker here. This time he makes no mistake. Sends Imsgaard the wrong way. Places it into the top right-hand corner, and he's delighted with himself for that. And with that, it's the first time out of the day, taken by Bergelund and Elverum. Let's listen in.
Vi prøver et par lurespill hvor vi spiller flensburkant. Vi spiller den på Stigs side. Det vender passet Thomas flytter, og så går du like etterpå. Det spiller sitt forsøk. Ja. Så Erik får denne situasjonen, får den igjen, ok? Thomas blir der, han i hjørnet, han går blindt. Så må du se om han får han i draget bak, eller om du får den situasjonen. Fortsett med Aalborg-spillet. Fortsett også med ISO. Når vi spiller ISO, prøv å touche det med livet hvis han skal høyt opp. Etterpå, når du går, så kan du krysse både Stig, og du kan komme blindt inn. På høyre da? På Aalborg kryss ISO, den veien. Right? Bakover. Fortsett på kort og løft opp. Den som får sidebacken som satser høyere opp, så vi har kontroll 1 mot 1.
Well, a very calm and composed timeout there by Bergelund, setting up the attack, setting up what he wanted to see from Grundle and his teammates. And this is a crucial period now in this match for Elverum. Into the final 10 minutes of this first half. There's a bit of a gap opening up between the two teams. 11-8 PSG's favour, so key for this Elverum side to cut that deficit down. At the very least, do not allow it to get much bigger than this as we go into the break. So it's Erik Johansson back in at left back. And here he is in the ball. Lays it off to Grundle. Grundle a bit stuck there in his positioning, so it's Johannesson. Moen, Johannesson lays it off to the wing, not the best pass, and in the end picked up. Referees give the free throw. So a bit of a let-off there for Sindre Heldal. Did well to keep it in play. After that pass, it slipped out of his hands, was just about in play, as you can see there. Grundle trying to break through, and he does exactly that. Free throw given, as he's taken in the act of shooting. Good save down low by Jan Jonti. Grundle having a look around again, looking to use the line. Lays it off to Johansson. Erik Johansson goes for the far post. Rebound picked up in the end. Nice move there by Grundle. Really dove into that and gets a little shove from Konku for his efforts there. And the fans not happy with that. Not a bother. Grundle lays it off to Heldal. Moen receives it on the switch. Looks to take on Konku. Johansson, hand up for passive play. Grundle. Moen again. And saved at the bottom corner again. And away come PSG on the break with Benoit Konku into the top left-hand corner. And an attack which lasted almost 2 minutes comes to nothing in the end. And again, the danger of PSG on the break displayed by Benoit Concu, away like a flash, and he got a touch on it. Emil Imsgaard, he got a touch on it, but not enough to keep it out. They're creating the opportunities here, Elverum. Just have to be much smarter with their shooting. That's much better. Stig Tore Moen showing what he's capable of. 2 from 7 in this first half. Not ideal by any means, but you have to give him credit. You have to give the coaching team credit as well for keeping faith, and you can see what he's capable of there. Very quick shooting motion, great jump on him as well. Player with a lot of European experience with Kristianstad in Sweden, and inside on that occasion by Shipshak, so no goal for him. Vidovic in the center looks to break through and enjoy his 15 seconds in attack before he makes his way off. Grundal coming back in. So Elverum managing the pace of the game well since that timeout. Moen. Back to Grundal, he's broken through. Oh, good save by Jan Gentil. Should have done better than that, and he'll know it as well. Huge gap right through the center. Could have played it into the line, and that almost got in the way of Grundal with Solstad right there, but he'll be making no excuses for that. And it seems that Jan Gentil has really excelled with shots down to his bottom right. Definitely an area to avoid if you're an Elverum shooter at the moment. Grandi, Christopans. Christopans again. Lays it off to Elohim Prandi. He goes low and finds a way through the defense to earn the penalty. You can see that's what he was looking for. Wasn't really interested in the shot. Just threw himself into the defense there, down low, and gets the penalty for his troubles. And once again, up steps Kamil Shipshak. Scored 1, missed 1 so far from the penalty line. He makes it 2 from 3. And I'm going to have to start retracting my statement about him not being seen on the 7-meter line again. It's 2 nice finishes. It's an unusual sight in general to see line players take penalties. And with Miguel Hansen no longer in the squad, and unlikely to be seen again this season, his replacement at the moment looks like Kamil Shipshak. Grundal. Johansson lays it back in. Johansson looking for some space to run into, and that's what he can do when he has it. Just waiting and waiting, and having half an eye on the goal at all times. Christopans, probably the man who should have looked after him there. And Toft Hansen coming out just a little bit too late. And I was saying you don't want to be shooting down to that bottom right-hand corner, but it worked a treat on that occasion for Erik Johansson. Elverum back within 3 here. Into the final 4 minutes of the half. An attacker foul called against the line player, I think, Kamil Shipshak, off the ball. And again, an opportunity to slow things down. And what they're going to do here now, Elverum is play a little bit of 7-on-6. That's risky, very risky at this point in the first half. A couple of empty net goals will be the last thing they want, but a couple of easy goals is, well, that's why they're doing it. Let's see how it works out. Oh, well, it's worked a charm as long as they get the goalkeeper back. Erik Johansson again, showing just how much power he has in that big right arm. Part of the Sweden team that won gold at the EHF Euro in January. Didn't feature too much, but when he did, you could see just how much power he had. And definitely one for the future for the national team, one for the present for this Elverum side. Steins goes one way, then the other. Ball into the line was on there, but in the end tries to play the complicated pass out to the wing, and it's no good. Chipjack all alone there, but it's easier said than done. And that was a good pass into the line, and a great finish. And Elverum back within one. And it's Thomas Solstad. Goal number 3 for the Norwegian international. Great pass through the legs of Konku. And a composed finish as well. 12-13. Just over 2 minutes left in this half. Game on again. Steins. Brondie back into Steins. Drifts out to the left-hand side. Brondie back to Steins again. Ball into the line. Slips out of the hands and away come Elverum on the break. There's an opportunity here. Stuck in 2 minds about what to do. Johansson looks to go alone. Held up by 2 players, and the referees blow the whistle just before Nicholas Fingrain can break through. And it's all happening here at the Turningen Arena. Fans not happy with that. Referees call the foul just before the breakthrough there. Free throw given to Elverum, and the floor be swept up before we get back underway. Here's Elverum side showing glimpses of what they were capable of early in the season. Their away victory over Szeged, beating the likes of Meshkov Brest, and Zagreb drawing with Vardar. But recently they've been in a bit of a downward trend. 8 losses in a row in this competition. Looking to bring an end, and what a way to bring an end to that run it would be tonight. But a long way to go still. Johansson, Grundal. Oh, the pass just a bit too high from Owen. There's placing it past the keeper. Never has to put too much power on his shots. He has the power if needed, but so good at just finding the narrow gaps and placing it past the keeper. It's PSG back into a 2-goal lead with 40 seconds left in this first half. Ball into the line is a good one again. Solstad makes no mistake. Nice assist by Grundal. 1-goal game again. Thomas Solstad, 4 from 4. Right in between 2 defenders as well. And PSG in the dressing room at halftime will be trying to figure out how they can stop these line players. That's 8 goals in total from the pair of Elverum line players. And a timeout now being called by PSG and Raul Gonzalez, as he will set the scene for the final 13 seconds of this first half.
Les pivots entraînés. On joue avec des pivots. Henry, you have to be here and okay. Les blocs, il va nous toucher et après il y a les blocs, si je cours. S'il sort d'un coup, ok? Hey, on a 12 secondes. Il faut chancer après. Hein? Ok, allez. Allez, 1, 2, 3.
So not long left in this first half. Just 12 seconds left according to the clock here in the arena. Raul Gonzalez, short and sweet with his message. Not much else he can say. He's got 15 minutes to talk to them after this. It's all about this final attack of the first half. PSG looking to take a 2-goal lead. It was up as high as 3. Brondie, Steins, ball across. Steins again looking for the pass. That's good defending. Brondie from long range, and well, that's just what he's capable of. What a way to finish the first half. A thunder strike from about 10 meters by Elverum Brondie. A bit of a desperation moment as well, as they couldn't find their way through. And with Brondie there, anything is possible within about 15 meters, but not able to find the back of the net. Stig Tormoen with 2 from 7 from the right back positions, showing plenty of potential, but not really getting into the positions he wants. And then Erik Johansson with 3 from 6 for him in the first half. So there's the potential there. They've just been a bit wasteful in their shooting, and they cannot afford to do that again in the second half against the side who have their eyes on the big prize this season. They find themselves in a tricky contest here in the opening game of the playoffs in the HF Champions League. It's Chris O'Reilly with you for the start of this second half, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who get us underway, attacking from left to right on your screens in the royal blue shirts. And the home side, Elverum, backed by 2,500 fans in this packed arena in the white. And a save down low for Imsgaard at the start of this second half. Exactly what the doctor ordered for them. Now can they find a way into the back of the net? Not like that, they can't, and it's a bit rushed again, just like we saw at the start of the first half by Stig Torimoen. And he knows he can do it. He's just not able to put it in the back of the net often enough. And, well, all going downhill here as we see a 2-minute suspension dished out for the challenge on Luke Steins. See two players, the two Swedes, Fingren and Johansson, combining to take him down, and it's Nicholas Fingren who's the guilty party in the referee's eyes. So he's off for the next 2 minutes. And we get back underway with a free throw. The Steins back up in the center of the attack. Empty switch brings Remy Lee into the center. Karabatic waiting, but ball into Kamil Shipshak, who delivers goal number 6 for him today. Delighted with himself for that. And every right to be. The big pole, really difficult to stop once he gets his hands on the ball. And you can see, well, a bit of a mismatch in the center of that defense. They had him in terms of being in front of or between him and the goal, but they couldn't stop him. And Shipshak with goal number 6. So Christopher Hedberg in the right wing position, going in as a second line player temporarily. Johannesson, nice pass and a chance at the breakthrough here, and there's the first goal of the game for Tobias Grundal. PSG looking to respond immediately, and they do exactly that through Luke Steins. Nice little 1-2 between him and Remy Lee, and the defense just didn't get back quick enough. And Remy Lee does everything right there, draws in the defender, and then lays the pass off. Good finish down the other end by Grundal, just sneaking that one past the right hip of Jan Jonty, who retains his place in goal. Generally the number 2 for PSG, it's Vincent Girard who is the mainstay in goal, but not today. Moen out to Johansson. Erik Johansson, rides that challenge really well, manages to stay strong, and great composure. I think it says a lot about his core strength that he can take the challenge like that. Managed to rebalance and get the shot off when being held up like that. I think it was Karabatic, yes it was, who was holding him. Did well to beat the keeper. And now Elverum back to full strength with Nicholas Fingren come flying back in, trying to chop down Remy Lee. Karabatic out to Steins, ball across to Remy Lee into the line and through the hands of the keeper from Kamil Shipshak. Another one for Kamil. 7 from 8. His only miss today from the penalty line. On a wicked shot, but right at the keeper. And a good save by Jan Jonty. PSG's ball after a little push on the back there as they were tussling for the rebound. And PSG can slow things down here. Toft Hansen comes off, Shipshak back on in the attack. Got so much power in that arm, but not where he wanted it to go, and well read by the keeper. Shipshak on the move, creates space for himself, and well, 3 in quick succession in this second half for Kamil Shipshak. He's really the difference between the sides here. 8 goals now. And really quick off his line there. We'll see it again. Just appears out of nowhere. Erik Johansson trying to track him, but as soon as he got a bit of space, there was no stopping him. Difficult enough to stop him when he's standing right in front of you. Never mind when he's got half a meter of space between you. Grundal, Moen, Right into the hands of the keeper. Gentil lays it off. Nice catch by him, and it's Luke Steins goes all the way through and wins a free throw. Well covered in defense. There was a shared effort there between Hedberg and Johansson. Luke Stein so dangerous. As soon as he gets his head up, you know he wants to go towards the goal, and more often than not, he finds a way through. Lays it off for Ramili. Karabatic into the center, looking for the line again, and once again Kamil Shipchak, well, he's making it look easy. It was all about the line players for Elverum in the first half. In the second half, it's all about the line player for Paris Saint-Germain, Kamil Shipchak. Moen lays it off, and Grundle comes back in. And really, when you're facing Nikola Karabatic at this point in his career, you know he's more likely than not going to try and find a way to the line in a situation like that. Polite applause from the bench as well. Here goes Grundle. And it's stolen. Just out of the reach, though, of Nikola Karabatic, showing he has got that burst of speed in him still. So Elverum retain possession, but they're in real danger here. 5 goals down for the first time today. They need to start scoring. Good movement, but the pass is to nobody in the end, and a chance to break again. Steins takes it over the halfway line, looks into the line. That's a good save down low by Emil Emsgaard. Emsgaard needed that. Elverum needed that, and they need a lot more than that. Hence the timeout. Timeout number 2 for Bergelund.
Begynn med rundgangsspillet, så vi får rundgangsspill hvor vi får løpt på det. Begynn med vanlig rundgangbrudd hvor du går på 4. Alright. Etter det, spill rundgang på vanlig enkle kipp. Først brudd hvor du går på 4, så vanlig og så enkle kipp. Prøv å komme oss og bytt. Nå vil løpe hjem. Vi må hjem i midtzona. Fra kant til kant, løp hjem i midtzona. Du skal motsatt kant fra hans der, eller ikke? Yes. Kom. Videre. Kom igjen, boys. Kom.
It's getting to that point now for Elverum that the make or break for them will be in the attack. The defense has been doing okay, but it's really these failed attacks and the counter-attacks from PSG that are coming from it. And that's a real danger for them, and that is generally the case. And there's a bit of a gulf in level between the sides. But we've seen in the first half that they're capable of going on runs of their own and cutting down the deficit. Let's see what they can do here. Grundle lays it off to Moen. Pass to Johansson. He's got space, but saved again and caught again by Gentil. Steins out to the left-hand side, overlap on the wing, and it's saved again. He bails them out once more, Emil Emsgaard. Grundle plays it across, a bit of a risky one, and it's a good finish out in the left wing. I think for the first time today, Sindre Heldal has got an opportunity out of that left wing. Really, it's been all about the backcourt. He's had to be patient. You have to stay composed, and that's exactly what he did there, Sindre Heldal, with a good finish. And Elverum back within 4 now. Karabatic looks to go through, and well, just sneaks that one past the keeper's shoulder. I was saying before that you have to be wary about what he's going to do when he's facing you. If you don't go in all in on him, he can also punish you like he did there. That's a good save. And for the first time today, well, the second time today rather, Andre Longos has been denied by Gentil. It's a rare thing. And a very good first half, but well read by Jan Gentil on that occasion. And a chance for PSG to set things up in attack now. They can start controlling the pace. Ball out to Grabil on the left wing. Empty switch. Brings Karabatic into the center, but he's not needed on that occasion. Shot by Remili is blocked and then saved. Lindgren Now to Grundal, tries to beat his man, ends up keeping the ball moving. Smart play. Let the ball do the talking here, let the ball do the moving. Seems to be the best approach for Elverum at the moment. Erik Johansson comes back in, has a word with Tobias Grundal. He'll go into the center momentarily, then make his way on the empty switch. Grundal. Moen. And saved again by Gentil. He's really getting to grips with these shots now. Reading them very nicely, Jan Gentil. Steins to Karabatic. Lobbed and kept out by Emil Imsgaard. Good save. He'll be delighted with himself there, and a chance on the break here, and it's put away this time by Andre Longos. Goal number 5, and Elverum starting to find their way back into this contest now. There's a few moments of danger for them, but their own keeper, Emil Imsgaard, managing to get a few important saves off, and Elverum finding their way in attack as well. Remili takes on the defense. Ball across to Steins. That comes off the defender. And out over the sideline. PSG still in possession. Karabatic looking for the line. He finds the line. Shipshack again. This time it's saved. And the referees, at least one of them, calls for the penalty. The other one was already making his way down the other end of the court. Let's look at that one again. Looked like there was a lot of contact there. He does let go and allows the shot, but the referees had their mind made up and the penalty given. So Shipshack off penalty duties after winning that one. On comes Ferran Solé. And he makes no mistake. Solé, who's come in the right wing in the second half, did score one in the first half when he was a momentary replacement for Konku. This time scoring from the penalty line. PSG back up by 5. Line switch as Borgelund, the coach, was asking for in the timeout. Bit of a high pass there, but collected by Grundal. And he draws the foul. And Elverum will be happy to dictate the pace a little bit here. Not force things too early, not take on shots too early, but trying to create good opportunities and maybe force the passive play hand a few times. That's great movement again. Really good connection between Moen and Andre Longos. Goal number 6 for him. And really, the two line players having a stormer today for Elverum. 4 goals for Solstad, 6 for Longos. And that one, no doubt about it, top bins for Andre Longos. You can see there the 3 of the top scorers, all line players. You don't see that every day. But both sides in defense really wary of the other's attacking threat in the backcourt and maybe overcompensating a little bit. But you have to give credit to the 2 attacking backcourt lineups as well. Particularly on Elverum's side. They haven't been flustered by this defense, which can be very difficult to deal with, particularly for Grundal today. It's a challenge for him, but he's really stepping up to it, as is Johansson. Another ball into the line, that'll be a penalty. Good call from the referees, easy one as well. And they swap in Thomas Solstad on the line, and that immediately provides a result as well. Good pass in by Johansson. And Solstad picks up where Longos left off. And a penalty for Elverum. I think it's the first one today for them to be taken by Tobias Grundal. And oh, he bounces that one off the crossbar, picks up the rebound himself. Can he find a way through? Oh, he flicks it over the head of the keeper. Well, that was beautiful in the end, and really nice composure by Tobias Grundal to react first of all, manage to grab the rebound, and on the way down there just flick that shot over the head of the keeper. Brilliant stuff overall. I'll forgive the fact that he may have had a foot inside as he did it. Yeah. Who cares? Nice movement. And a chance here for Elverum to break again. As that pass into the line slips out of the hands of Shipchak. Grundal again to Fingren. Lays it off to Moen. Moen looking for the line. And he had the space in the center there, but he was out of steps. He couldn't bounce it again as well. So a really nice response here from Elverum to go back within 3 goals, and they cut the deficit further. With just over 16 minutes left in this contest, they have an opportunity. Line switch with Solstad. Grundal to Johansson. Back to Grundal into the line, picked up by Solstad, and that's it. 2-goal game. Elverum 20, PSG 22. Just when it looked like PSG were taking full control of this game, Elverum find a way to claw their way back into the contest. And another well-judged pass, and Thomas Solstad 5 from 5 from the line, 6 for his line player teammate. I keep emphasizing it, but it is phenomenal. This time the shot from Shipchak blocked by the defense. He was saying there was some inside defending there. 4.5 minutes, as you can see, since PSG's last goal. That is a rarity, and Kamil Shipchak getting a bit frustrated there, and the referee's having a word with him. Telling him to calm down and let them do the refereeing. Elverum fans looking to get stuck in as well here. Behind me to my right. More boisterous of the fans, but they're all getting involved here today, but nothing they can do about Luke Steins on that occasion. He dances through again. Goal number 5 for him from 5. Moen, well shepherded by the defense, and smartly decides to make way. So he gets a break. There'll be a change in the approach in the back court with Josip Vidovic coming in for the first time really today in attack. He played in defense in the first half, had a couple of seconds in attack, but his first settled attack for the team, and he's in the right back position. So it's Johansson on the left. Looks to cut inside, finds the line again, and frustration for Raul Gonzalez and the PSG bench. But it's another goal for Thomas Solstad. 6 from 6. Well, how about that? Nice movement again, but the amount of times they've been caught out, this PSG defense, and future opponents will be watching this and licking their lips. And at the moment, they can't even think about future opponents. The one facing them right now is giving them a lot to deal with. And Kamil Shipchak bails them out there. Good pass inside by Kristapans. Fingren. Vidovic. Fingren again. He breaks through, and the shot saved. Free throw given. Top scorer in this game for PSG and overall, Kamil Shipchak. 10 goals on the night, 8 of them from open play, 2 from the penalty line. And it looks like there's going to be a shake-up as well with the club captain, Luka Karabatic, coming in for the first time for PSG, but it's Elverum in the attack at the moment with Grundal. He's pushed down, lays it off. Referees say play on. They also say passive play on the way. The hand is up. Johansson tries to find a way through. He does exactly that and earns the penalty. Inside defending by Danis Kristapans, and nice movement overall by the Swede. Ducks inside, draws the foul, and that's the shot go as well. So although Grundal scored on the rebound from his last missed penalty, he doesn't get to take it this time. It's Sindre Heldal who steps up. He's had a quiet game overall, the left wing. Scored 1 from open play. An opportunity now from the 7-meter line against Jan Gentil. Heldal fakes it once and places that one into the bottom left-hand corner to make it a 2-goal game again. Elverum keep knocking on the door. Very calm and composed finish in the end, and Gentil left a bit stranded. He's had a good game in this second half, Jan Gentil, and nothing he could do there. Christopans. Ball to Steins. Christopans almost lets it slip. Lays it off to Prondy, into the line, spills out of the hands, and no chance to break here. Ball over the top, but it's stolen back by Elverum Prondy. Good effort there, but it could have been smarter. From an Elverum perspective, there was a flood of players in white jerseys making their way over the halfway line. Maybe 4 or 5 options there, but the ball tossed in a bit of a Hail Mary style. And in the end, PSG in possession again. Prondy makes his way out on the left, and too many steps taken by the according to the referees. Grøndal, Fingren, Vidovic looks to take on the defense with a spin. Oh, good move, and foul given just before he can take the shot, which goes over the top anyway, but Josip Vidovic showing what he's capable of. Nice move there. Elverum back within 2, an opportunity to cut the deficit even further. And that'll really give PSG something to think about here for the final 11 minutes of the contest. Grøndal out to Vidovic. Movement on the line again from Solstad. Crucial part of their game so far today. Johansson out to Grøndal again. And one referee says that it was too many steps or a double dribble. The other referee saying there was a foul. And it's the court referee in the end who said it was a foul. He gets the overriding choice. So it's Elverum still in possession, and a little bit of a warning as well to Karabatic for a high hand. Vidovic tries to find the line. He does. And into the bottom right-hand corner. 1-goal game. Thomas Solstad again. Goal number 7 for him. And it's all about the line players today, and something's happened off the ball. Unfortunately, I didn't see what happened at first glance. Hopefully the replay will enlighten us, but Tobias Grøndal and Andre Longos down on the ground. And you could see there it was Ferran Sole who comes crashing into him. And looking like a bit of an attacker foul, but off the ball, something you don't see too often. The referee's trying to just get everyone calm again. A little high five between Grøndal and Sole. All smiles now, so everyone's okay. And it looks like PSG will hold on to possession. But they found themselves in a real contest here. I'm sure they were expecting nothing less. Elverum over the years have shown what they're capable of at home. They've pulled off big victories over the years. They've even beaten Montpellier back in the old Group CD days. But a victory here in what they have described themselves as the biggest game of their history would be massive. Prondy not looking to give them anything easily, though. He goes down under pressure. And Sindre Heldal gets up on his feet and tries to incite the crowd here. Save down low, and a chance for Elverum on the break. That's a beautiful pass out to the left-hand side to Tobias Grøndal. He puts it past the keeper. And after 50 minutes of this contest, Elverum are back level, 24-24. Here we go. And the Turningen Arena back up on their feet. And again, it's a bit of a dry spell. A barren spell in attack for PSG. Over 4 minutes since their last goal. Steins lays it into the line. Oh no, just snuck past the keeper. Kamil Shipshak delivers yet again. Goal number 11 for him. What a performance. And I tell you what, player of the match is going to go to one of the line players today. Hard to know which one right now, to be honest. 3 of them could deserve it. The PSG take the lead again. 9 minutes left to play here in this first leg of the playoff round in the EHF Champions League. We're into the top 12 teams in Europe right now. That one almost stolen, picked up again by Vidovic. Johannesson leading for calm in the attack. Solstad moving off the ball on the line. And the ball goes into him again, and it's in the back of the net again, and you have to give full credit there to Tobias Grundal. He had a little word with Thomas Solstad, told him this is what I'm going to do, and he delivered. Again and again and again, Elverum have unlocked this PSG defense, and I'm fascinated to hear what they plan for this, because whatever they plan has worked to perfection. After 52 minutes, still 8 to go though. And Luke Steins trying to wriggle his way through. He's keeping a calm head here. Shipshak keeping a calm head here, looking to deliver. Christopans needs to deliver, but that pass is no good. It slips out of the hands of Shipshak. Elverum with a chance to break there, but they decide to hold on to the ball. You know why? Because they have a chance to take the lead here. There's the previous goal. Nice ball inside over and over again. And the line players have delivered over and over again. And some of the fans in here can't bear the tension. They'll be so proud of what these players have done so far, but it won't be the same unless they can deliver a result in the end. And Vidovic comes crashing into the center of defense there, earns himself a free throw. Johansson, empty switch. Vidovic looking to go again. In-flight pass, and it's saved. Oh! Gentil spoils the party. And a chance for PSG to take the lead, and it's a penalty down the other end from potential jubilee and elation. And a great move there to disappointment. And as PSG earn the penalty, and that's Kamil Shipshak, who steps up yet again, looking for goal number 12 tonight against Imsgaard, and he finds a way through his arms to make it 26-25. Gives him a little bit of a haircut there. Goal number 12 from Shipshak. Phenomenal stuff. So Stig Toremoen, the left-hander, back in the right-back position. He's been hit and miss today, to put it lightly, but he's got a shot in him, as does this man. Grundal, oh, well, he's got a shot in him as well. He draws level again, 26-26. We haven't seen that tonight. Tobias Grundal letting one rip from outside. Steins tries to find a way through, but he lets it slip, and a chance for Elverum to break here. Grundal wants the ball in his hands. He's getting the crowd going. He knows what this means. Look at that again. I think he caught everyone off guard there, including Gentil, who was in the right position, but let it slip off that right hip and into the back of the net. The entire arena here getting onto their feet. There's still over 5 minutes left to go. Moen to Johansson. Oh, Eric Johansson! That's one rip. A thunder strike from downtown, and Elverum in the lead, folks. 27-26. 5 goals down early in this second half. What a turnaround from the men in white. And Gentil tried to catch it whole, as he does so often. Not this time. Pondy, Christopans runs into the defender. No attacking foul. Chance here on the right-hand side. And Luke Steins delivers to draw level. Imsgaard giving him just a little bit too much space there. Tried to cover the near post, and it's all square. Solstad on the wraparound. Grundal, Moen, Johansson. Johansson to Moen again. Tries to find a teammate. Not fancying the shot there, not looking to make something happen out of nothing. It may be needed at some point though. Solstad happy to go on the wraparound again. He's told to go back in on the line. Grundal Goes into the attack in the center. Johansson has space here and he spins it past the keeper. Eric Johansson with a gorgeous finish gives Elverum the lead again. Ball out to the right hand side and the other end. Immediate response by Ferran Solé, and we're level again. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Somebody give us a timeout here. We need a chance to catch our breath here and give me a chance to write down who the player of the match is. Goodness me, Johansson, what a finish. Great composure. Grundle in the center. He's played every single second in the attack for this team. Lays it off to Moen. Gets a bit stuck there. They'll have to reset. Grundle, he's found a way through. Saved by Gentil. Picked up. And away come PSG on the break with Elverum Handball. He tries to go alone. He does exactly that. And he gives PSG the lead. 29-28. 2.5 minutes left on the clock here. That was a great move, but just couldn't find the finish. And there is the timeout for Borgelund and Elverum. Let's listen in to what he has to say.
Kort pause bare. Det er fint sjansen er der. Du kan komme på luft bak Kristoffer, han står høyt, men du må hoppe langt så Stig spiller han inn I rommet på han. Du ikke langt, hver gang 6. Så går du, spiller du meg på flyet. Ja. Ok, kjør! Kommer du deg hele veien? Ja, hæ? Kommer du deg hele veien? Ja, jeg tar den. Vi klarer den. Vi fortsetter. Du lyfter til kort. Ja, og så er det vanlig family-kip. Nedhold for Erik. Få den tilbake, gå på utsida. Ja. Her kommer det, boys!
Well, the last throw of the dice from Elverum's perspective. That will be their last time out of the game. Had an opportunity there to take the lead. And as are the fine margins at this level. That opportunity was missed, and then the other end, Elverum Handball gave PSG the lead. But a chance now for the home side to draw level with Grundle. Lays it off, and in comes Johansson into the center. Very aggressive defense here from PSG as Toft Hansen tries to stop any flow in the attack before it even gets started. Just over 2 minutes left on the clock. PSG still with a timeout left to play if they need it. Grundle into the line again, of course, and it's put away again, of course. We're all level, 29-29. Thomas Solstad, goal number 9. What a performance. What an incredible performance. And still, just over 90 seconds left to deliver here for both sides. Steins out to Christopans, it's stolen. Oh, comes off the foot. And they almost couldn't believe their luck, and Solstad is down now. It looks like he's hurt himself. The referees haven't noticed yet. And finally they have. And hopefully it's nothing too serious. He's gone down heavily there as he tried to reach for the ball. Getting treatment on the court here. Looks like it might be his ankle. Don't want to speculate at this point. That's the last thing they would have wanted at this point in the game. And looked like they were so close to claiming the ball there and going on the break. And next thing you know, Thomas Solstad is down and looking in a lot of discomfort here. He's going to be helped up, which is a good sign. And lovely to see there Kamil Shipchak and Tobias Grundle helping him off. Out over to the sideline. What an amazing performance from him today, and what a terrible way to finish what has been a fantastic output. 9 goals from 9 shots for him. And hopefully it's nothing too serious. Looking in discomfort, but not too bad at the moment. And now attention turned back to the court. 1 minute 15 left on the clock here. It's the first leg of the playoffs, but it feels like the final. Christopans lays it off to Steins, and Luke Steins again. Given too much space in that right-hand side, gives PSG the lead, brings up the 30-goal mark. Still time here for Elverum to draw level. 40 seconds left on the clock. Heldal comes in from the left wing to help out. Very aggressive defense again from PSG, but that'll open up space. Grundle, jinks inside, doesn't fancy it. They keep the ball moving here. Chance on the right-hand side, perhaps just a free throw given. 25 seconds left on the clock. .18 seconds left. Shipshack on the sideline saying hands up. Hand is up for passive play. Ball across. It spills back into Grundle's hands. He tries to find a way through. It's going to be a free throw. 5 seconds left. Shot has to come in here from Johansson. Oh, yes! An equalizer at the buzzer at the very, very death by Erik Johansson. Draws Elverum level, and that is no less than they deserve in this incredibly compelling contest.